You, the mortal being of flesh and bones, despite all your perceived inefficiencies, contain a spark of the divine. It is your higher self, the infinite aspect of your existence that connects you to the source of everything, to the naked human eye. Everything seems separate, occupying distinct volume and mass in the physical realm, but to the spiritual eye, everything in the universe and beyond it is intrinsically connected by an invisible thread of light, a binding force that keeps it all together and in place. The God force, this is where everything originates. And even though you don't notice, you are also an extension of this powerful energy. This energy is the creative life force, and hence all the magical qualities that the source entails are also present within you. When people think of magic, they believe it is some kind of superstition, witchcraft, or something totally beyond the reach and comprehension of an average human being. But what if I told you that not only is the real magic well within your grasp, but with some mental practice, you can also learn to leverage its full potential? Also, you can commune with your all-powerful soul to unleash the magic residing in you. This universe was created inside out, not the other way around. As many would like to believe, a super powerful mind or consciousness is the very center of all matter space and beyond. That signifies that you can also create your own desired life using this force in you, as you too are the source of your circumstances. Quantum physics teaches us that everything contained in the world that you see around you, from the wonders of planet Earth to the glittering stars and celestial bodies adorning the night sky, is composed of atoms. That's the very foundation of matter, the bedrock upon which all creation manifests itself in varying forms and sizes. The atoms can be further divided into subatomic particles that vibrate at a certain frequency. This means that every object, even if it looks inanimate, is pulsing with a vibration, an energy. This powerful understanding leads us to the conclusion that in a visibly material universe, nothing is solid. It's all vibrating energy that has manifested itself into various forms. What a strange paradox it seems to a layman, but it really isn't that complicated. All your confusions will be cleared and queries will be answered as we delve deeper into the mystery of this energetic universe, and you will learn to activate your inner magic by leveraging this powerhouse of energy resting within you. Note that this vital energy moves and shapes into various forms and avatars, so it has this marvelous ability to be manipulated and harnessed into tangible things and objects. Whatever you recognize as different objects is a varied manifestation of the same essence, and this knowledge is not new. Be it the Indian wisdom, the Buddhist traditions, or the Chinese philosophy, this force has been recognized in all spheres by all the spiritual masters, and so many sages and yogis have mastered their own selves by perfecting the ancient art of energy work. Your vital energy is called Prana in Hinduism and Qi in ancient Chinese traditions, in different native cultures. This energy has been called various names, like mana, ru, and so on, but what we call it doesn't make a difference. It is fundamentally the same energy that is behind and inside everything in the universe. One interesting proof of you being an energy being is the various energy channels located in different parts of your body. Energy healers and ancient spiritual masters have long and successfully relied on tuning these channels to fix the problems in body, mind, and spirit. In traditional Chinese medicine, these points are called your energy meridians. Your Qi, or vital life force, flows through these meridians, unhindered, to maintain perfect harmony in the body and mind. When your body is in harmony, it presents the picture of perfect health and well-being. However, once any one of these meridians is enveloped by stagnant energetic residues, the entire system chokes and collapses, just like a clogged pipe wouldn't let the water enter or drain entirely for the pipe to function well. Again, it is important to first get to the blockage and then clear it. Similarly, your body, being a conduit of energy, is a passage for your vital life force to flow in and out freely, but sometimes an obstruction occurs. and adversely impacts the entire system. This obstruction of energetic forces in your body is what eventually disconnects you from your own magic, as you cannot experience elevated emotions anymore, and the survival emotions become a habitual part of your life. Part of embracing your magic encompasses being able to embrace the freeing vibrations of love, gratitude, and even enlightenment on the emotional scale. These are some of the most uplifting frequencies a human being is capable of experiencing, and they help you transcend your limiting thoughts and perspectives. So what practical steps can you take to ensure that you are never cut off from these life-affirming frequencies? One of the very best methods for unblocking the energy centers and clearing out the residues is using the power of your own breath. Breath is the most integral aspect of our existence. Yet, it is the one we take for granted. The most people talk about perfecting their diets and lifestyles, but very few know that once they fix the way they breathe, everything else will fall into place. We breathe all the time, but we do it unconsciously. However, if a little attention is paid to the breath, it can be used as a healing tool for mind, body, and soul. It can ground you into the eternal present moment where everything takes place. The past and future are mere fables in your mind. The only truth is this moment, the present moment in ancient Indian traditions and teachings. Breath has been regarded as an essential part of one's spiritual growth. Be it yoga or meditation, no practice is complete without a profound focus on breath. When the breath is unsteady, all is unsteady. When the breath is still, all is still. Control the breath carefully. Inhalation gives strength and a controlled body. Retention gives steadiness of mind and longevity. Exhalation purifies body and spirit. Gaka Satakam in Sanskrit breathwork is called pranayama, whereby prana is the energy flowing through your body. The revered yogic master Patanjali wrote a set of principles for enjoying a balanced and blissful life called the Yoga Sutras. Patanjali proposed an 8-step path for physical and spiritual wellness, and pranayama is one of those 8 limbs of yoga. Pranayama connects one's mind with emotions and helps clarify the negative influences that might be restricting the free flow of prana. There are different techniques for doing pranayama, but one of the most popular and beneficial is the Ujjayi breath, also called the ocean breath. Let's explore a simple method of utilizing the Ujjayi breath to free your body and mind from trapped residual energies. Sit with your back straight. Keep your shoulders relaxed and open up your chest area. Close your mouth and keep the throat cavity constricted so that you can make a hissing sound with every breath. Take a deep inhale through the nose and pull up your diaphragm while inhaling, then let all the air out by an exhale, relaxing your diaphragm. Keep your throat constricted during the entire session of the breathwork, and make sure that your inhales and exhales are of equal duration. The Ujjayi breath is also called the victorious breath. It infuses the body and mind with a fresh, unadulterated dose of prana. While unclogging any obstructions, it also improves and regulates the bodily functions and balances the emotions. In the Hindu and Buddhist spiritual traditions, the body is seen as an energy ecosystem with many centers or chakras regulating the flow of energy. There are 7 chakras located in the body, and each performs a distinct set of functions for calibrating the delicate energetic balance of the body. This fragile balance, when disturbed, not only impacts an individual psychologically, but also manifests itself as physical ailments in the body. One of the most important of these 7 chakras is the heart center, located right in the middle of one's chest. Dr. Joe Dispenza is one of the most promising neuroscientists studying how a careful combination of science and spirituality could help humans with their healing. All of his work is focused on opening up the heart center, And in his blog he writes, "The heart is the center of creation. It's where wholeness begins, where we connect with our divinity. The heart is where we practice feeling elevated emotions, such as love, joy, gratitude, forgiveness, trust, care, kindness, and inspiration. A great trick for harnessing your inner magic through your energy is to focus on methods that improve heart coherence." The HeartMath Institute describes heart coherence as a high-performance and healthy state, physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually, that brings out the very best in us. In other words, it's the harmonious use of energy for a fulfilled life. Here is an easy-to-follow heart coherence technique that can be employed by anyone looking to regulate their emotions and gain back their energy if you are serious about making the best out of your life.
By using your energy in the correct way, then this coherence exercise should become a part of your everyday life. Find a serene spot where you can unwind comfortably without being distracted by the outside noise. Sit down and gently close your eyes. As you close your eyes, sense your body. Sense your weight on the floor or on the chair you're sitting on. Take 3 to 5 deep breaths, going all the way to your abdominal area. Feel your belly going in and out with every inhale and exhale. Keep your exhales longer than your inhales the longer. Exhales send your mind the signal that the body is now safe, so the mind can put its guard down and relax. The longer exhales also initiate homeostasis, which is the state of rest and repair for the body. The more relaxed and at peace you are, the more coherent your heart and your energetic field will become. The next step is to bring your hand to the very center of your chest and feel your heart chakra now breathe in and out of this area. Visualize your breath going into your heart chakra, giving it life and energy. Gradually make the breaths deeper and start feeling the serenity engulfing your entire body. The last and most crucial step in the heart coherence technique is to feel an elevated emotion in this chakra. Think of a person you love unconditionally. For instance, your child, your parents, or a trusted friend. See their love covering your heart in a bright hue. Think of all the things that make you love them and feel the gratitude that you got to experience their presence in your life. Keep elevating your emotions by breathing deeply and feeling the sensation of love in your heart area. And when you feel an openness and lightness in your heart area, you can finish your coherence session. Gently bring yourself back to the realm of the physical senses and open your eyes. Heart coherence exercises are phenomenal, but the real trick is to maintain that state throughout the day with your eyes open. It takes practice and tenacity. Monitor your emotions after the heart coherence session. If they are positive and uplifted, you are in a good spot, but the moment you start feeling a dip in your positivity or uneasiness in your mind, deliberately bring yourself back to the elevated emotions you felt with your eyes closed if need be. Place your heart on your chest and direct a few breaths to your heart. That's how your heart chakra will stay open to receiving the blessings you are longing for. The third and last amazing technique I would like you to use to activate your inner magic is the process of visualization. A part of activating your magic is to begin utilizing your energy towards constructing a life you truly want to live and enjoy. So ask yourself, what do I truly desire in life? If all your wishes could become a reality right now and there was no fear of failure, what kind of a life would you choose for yourself? What experiences would you like to savor? What feelings and transcendent emotions would you like to bask in feeling loved, happier, abundant, and successful? Imagine yourself as the author of your life story and create the perfect story in your mind. Next, develop a scene that fits your figure, which is like a trailer for this magical story. This scene should depict you living and relishing the life of your wildest dreams then, every day, either after your UA breath session or after finishing your heart coherence exercise. Play this scene of your future life in your mind a few times. Make sure you are fully relaxed when you are attempting to visualize, and your eyes should remain closed through the brief session after repeating the scene. In your mind a couple of times, you can go about your day as usual. That brings us to the end of our video. By following the steps and techniques in this video, you will not only be facilitating your life force, but also carving out your dream life simultaneously. Within a span of 4 weeks, you will begin to witness spiritual gateways of health, wealth, and prosperity opening up for you automatically. If you are interested in learning more about activating your magic and unleashing your true potential, consider subscribing to the channel as we regularly bring the content you need to step up your progress. Until next time, keep relishing in your magic.